Hello and welcome back, everyone. I am finally here to do the long-awaited, what I promised in my last video, journal talk slash flip. Because I'm not going to actually tilt the camera down and like do a page-by-page flip, I wasn't sure about calling it a journal flip, but it's just kind of a journal show and tell. This is the latest journal that I finished. It's a composition notebook, actually a decomposition notebook. And I go through phases where sometimes I want moleskins, sometimes I want composition notebooks, and I just finished a composition notebook phase. So this is the last, it is numbered. This is the last one that I did. I finished it. When did I finish it? I'm actually in a composition notebook right now, but I'm gonna be abandoning that for a new surprise coming that I will be doing a video on soon. This one I finished on, see if I can find an actual date here. November 18th, it looks like. So one of the reasons that I decided to go with the decomposition notebook this time around versus a regular composition notebook was because of the coloring that you can do on the outsides. The back I did not color, but I knew that in November, September is when I purchased this. I knew September and October were going to be very high anxiety months for me, so the idea of having a page to color on the cover was going to help me as I was flying to different places and traveling, and it did prove to be a great thought. So you can see I've colored a little bit. I didn't get around to coloring all of it, but it suited me for what I needed. Also, there are things you can color on the inside if you wanted to. This is a big spill of watercolor and there's more on the outside. Okay. So I do many different types of journaling, and I'll be doing a video for you guys on all the journals I'm going to keep in 2017, or all the notebooks that I'm currently in. And this is the writing one. This is where I basically brain dump and vent and get everything out of my head in the mornings before I start my day, so that I can start my day fresh and ready and intentional. So in here, there are a lot of words. I also add little things. So like this, it's a little bookmark or a little tab that I added because I had a packing list on that page that I wanted to reference for a trip that I was taking, a road trip. What else? Here you can see something else sticking out. And I'll go into a little more detail, but this, I was sick actually. I had lost my voice, and it was an epic moment for me because I hadn't lost my voice in like 4 years, and it used to be that I lost my voice every year, so I felt like my body was telling me something, and so I put a little piece of the tea bag that I was actually drinking every day. But really quickly, a little bit about composition notebooks. I like putting tape or washi around the edges because I do stick things in here that makes it get big and chunky, and the binding or the tape starts to peel. So I taped it down, and you can see another thing I do in all of my journals, if they do not have a pocket, the moleskines or moleskine, I'm not exactly sure, everybody says it differently, they have a pocket in the back, and I love it. But if I have a journal like a composition book that does not have a pocket, I will add my own. And this is an envelope that came to me in the mail from Mandy Stewart. You can find her, I believe her website is mandystewart.com, and she has really cute little zines that you can subscribe to her Secret Message Society, and it's really fun. So I added that to the back so that I can just keep little bits and pieces of things that I came across. So like here, as an example, first thing I pulled out, this was an art retreat that my best friend led, and it was called A Spacious Place. And so this came in one of the goodie bags that she gave, so I stuck that in there. Let's see what else. This is a little something I clipped while I was at that art retreat. Sacred writings. So I literally just keep little tidbits in the back. I just love having a pocket. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I'm trying to go through this quickly because I know you guys, you know, your time is valuable. So I want to go through and get through this as quickly as possible. You can see there's stickers on the front page. If this was black or plain, I would stick the stickers on the outside because I find that stickers bring me back to that moment or that year. And so because it had a coloring page, I used the first page as my sticker page. So I added stamps from the letters that I received. Stamps. I added stickers that were on our door from our Halloween party, a little quote, some secrets never let you go. And then I also have I have the date up there, the date that the journal was started and the date that it found its completion. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip because you can see, I mean, lots of writing, little lists. This says things to do on the plane, get cozy, get cozy with the hubby. And then I have a list of things to do on the plane. Then here I added my itinerary or my plane ticket. This is a place we visited while we were traveling to that state. This is a little sticky note from the hotel we stayed at. Let me just continue flipping. More brochures from where we were staying. We did an ATV trip in Utah. And so I just collected the different things. And then I made a list of all my favorite memories from Utah shenanigans, and just wrote different little things. I'm just gonna flip. This here was just a little thing I added for ideas for journaling in my traveler's notebooks. Once again, another card from a restaurant. This one was breakfast at a really yummy place. You can see I add watercolors in here when I can. I love the look of watercolors. But I mean, it's literally writing after writing. This, Overall Adventures, Tina Cody. Little shout out here. If you're not following Tina Cody on Overall Adventures here on YouTube, you must go and follow her. She is amazing. I tear up in almost all of her videos. Yes, you need to go follow her. And I'm not like telling you what to do, but seriously, if you're not following her, you should. But she sent me some little happy mail things, so I had to add that to my journal. And then once again, just another friend sent a card. So it's like part of my life. Just different bits and pieces. Let's see here, something. Oh, I put intentions for the new month on a magazine. Another card, I took a e-course from lushfolk.com. I took their Dear Artist course, and she sent me a little sweet postcard. Like I said, there's my throat coat tee. 2 for $10. I bought layering tanks from H&M. I mean, I just add whatever I want in the midst of my brain dump. Nothing like just working through things, and I love adding things to it just because it's like a glimpse into that time. So you can read my words, which are mostly ramblings, but also from what I add to it, you can see where I was at that moment. So I'm just going through, and I'll do this. If you guys like this, let me know. This came from Mandy Stewart. It's one of her little encouraging secret messages. If you guys like just this little quick show and tell, let me know, and I will try to do more of these in the future when I finish a journal. Once again, that was my Spacious Place list. I have my Stitch Fix and tape that came off of the box, just to, I don't know, just to, like, when you look through it and see it, it's like, oh, that's what was going on during that time. And I don't know, there's something about it that I just love. Wildish Wear. You guys saw me open a package recently, and that was a little thank you note that Beth Morey sent. This was from Trendsend, so I put the little envelope with the descriptions and everything inside. The 18 Club Restaurant. This was while I was at the retreat. My friend took me out to lunch, and so I added that little menu. And then I added her retreat schedule and a little brochure from the place we stayed, a chocolate wrapper. I mean, I just love collecting all of that stuff. A leaf. Like literally, this is okay, here's an art journal page. Because I was at the retreat, I wanted to do a little art journaling in here, so I just did a page. This is not my art journal. This is my writing journal, but you know, gotta break the rules sometimes. My husband and I went to a comedy club, and it was a great show. So I added the tickets. Love rewards the brave, Danielle Laporte. I ordered her planner, so I put that little note in there. Yeah, and that is it. That is my last, that's the journal I just finished. Look how yummy, and like, I just love full journals. So stay tuned, because I have a lot coming for you guys in 2017. I want to tell you about my word, and I'm actually leaving in 2 days to visit with my friend we're going to Knoxville, and we're having art lockdown, which I know you guys have probably seen a previous video of things I've packed when I'm going on an art retreat, but something is coming, something special. I haven't quite decided. I've got a couple ideas, so I haven't quite decided what that's going to be, but there will be a video coming this week, and so I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'd love to hear what kind of journals or what you put in your journal if you do keep a journal. And once again, Tina Cody, Overall Adventures, go follow her. MandyStewart.com. She has a wonderful secret message society that is super inspiring. She also does like magic book club stuff, so you'll want to check her out also, and I will put both of those links down below. I look forward to chatting with you guys more later, and I think it's time for me to go.